Let's give a nice round of applause to the drum line and to Miss Saphir. Awesome job. Thank you, CMS Drumline. The Drumline has performed for us throughout the week. We've had several events that we've had at the school, and they have supported our work, our rally, and so we appreciate these scholars. They've been marching around the building, on the outside and in the inside of the building, preparing for this day. And so we are excited for them. We're excited at how they continue to grow and grow as a team. So once again, a nice round of applause for our CMS Drumline. I am your extremely proud principal, Dr. Jarius Jones, and I'm so thrilled to see each and every one of you. Little did we know that we would be at this point and that we would have an opportunity to assemble one more time as a group as we celebrate these 8th graders. But it is absolutely an amazing sight. Don't they look good? Get it to your face. Come on now. That's right. Never in history have 8th graders experienced what these scholars have experienced. You think 4 quarters of the last 2 years have been spent at home. Only 4 quarters in the last 2 years have been spent for those who decided to be in person. And a part of that was done in a hybrid fashion. These scholars have experienced things that none of us as adults have experienced or will ever experience. They've had to transition from being in person to learning and hearing through a device. These scholars did it. They did it with tenacity, resilience. That's right, give them a nice round of applause. They did it with resilience, and they continue to push. At times, I'm sure you as parents, you were ready for them to go to school, possibly for your refrigerator to stay full, keep the TV turned down, have all other utilities reserved until they got home, but they were at home 24 hours a day. Many of you became teachers, you became counselors, you became administrators. Some of you sent me emails saying, Dr. Jones, I want to send my scholar to your office. But you persevered. So scholars, let's give your parents and your families a nice round of applause. There's so many MVPs to mention. I definitely have to acknowledge all of the teachers and staff members of CMS. If you are here, stand up, wave your hand. Let's give them a nice round of applause. Truly dedicated individuals. Many of you began to value the work of teachers by becoming teachers and educators yourselves. Some of you all saw things that you never thought that your children would ever do or ever say. I got a lot of those emails and text messages. But these teachers, they endured some of the toughest times, endured a lot of uncertainty, and yet they came prepared and ready to receive scholars. Before they were vaccinated, they were ready to come and receive scholars, because the school building is really nothing without our students there. And so we thank you for allowing us to take this journey with you, one that we did not wish upon ourselves or bring upon ourselves, but we were able to take the situation and make it the best that it could be. So I applaud our staff, I applaud our parents. I also want to acknowledge the administrative group here at Center Middle School. I want to acknowledge Assistant Principal Lori Boyd, if you'll please. And I want to acknowledge Miss Lanisha Neville, who is also assistant principal and organizer of the recognition ceremony. Let's give her a nice round of applause. Phenomenal job. You are experiencing something that took 2 weeks to put together. And Ms. Neville's and her team teamed up with Ms. Joya Trice. I don't know where Ms. Joya Trice is, but I know she's somewhere. They have worked tirelessly to make sure that this event was as organized as it could possibly be. And there's so many others who have worked with them. A lot of our 8th grade teachers. 8th grade teachers, raise your hand, wave, make some noise. There we go. Thank you. That have worked to support this endeavor. So this could not have been done without so many people making this happen. I want to thank our Board of Education. Our Board of Education consists of Dr. Ron Fritz, our president, who's in attendance. Our vice president, Ms. Katie Rammel. Present, Mr. Bryce Shields, one of our newest members of the CSD Board of Education. I'll try to claim them just for ourselves. We also have, not in attendance, but we want to acknowledge Amy Carr, Sam Cook, Beverly Cunningham, and Miss Danielle Quinn. Miss Danielle Quinn is the board member that was appointed to CMS this year, and because of a tragedy in her family, she was unable to be here, but she sent her well wishes to all of our 8th graders. Let's give our board members a nice round of applause, including Miss Stephanie Archie, our board secretary. We want to acknowledge members of the cabinet. We have with us our superintendent, Dr. Yolanda Cargile. Let's give it up for Dr. Cargile. Thank you so much, Dr. Cargile, for joining us. A member of our cabinet, we have Mr. Neil Weitzel. Mr. Neil Weitzel, if you'll please stand. Not in attendance, we have Dr. Michael Weishar, Dr. Elizabeth Arnesey, Dr. Kyle Palmer, Dr. Stacy King, Megan Patterson, Christina Medina, Joyce Sudermeyer, Rick Carpenter, and Colleen McClain. Thank you to the cabinet for your leadership and your guidance. Ms. Neville gave me instructions. She said, Dr. Jones, I don't want you to get up there and give a sermon, so I won't do that. I'm going to follow the script, but I want you to know that I am proud of you. I am so proud. When I say to be the principal of Center Middle School, I really mean that I am proud to be the principal of Center Middle School at this time. I could not imagine leading a better group, a more dignified group, a more talented group than the group of scholars that we have here at Center Middle School. So I want to do something that I saw Chancellor Gerard at the University of Kansas do this past weekend when my son graduated. I want to take a selfie, I guess it's called an USSY, with the 8th graders. Okay, I did it. I don't know if that's ever been done before, but we made it happen. Thank you so much. We're going to get on with our program. I'm going to bring to the microphone Miss Charlie Harper. Let's give a nice round of applause to Miss Charlie Harper.
Hi. If you wouldn't mind standing for the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Thank you.
Good afternoon, parents. I am Miss Neville, and I could not be more excited to see all of the friends and family that came out to support our scholars. Like Dr. Jones says, they went through some more and then some more, and then me, I'm a lot, and Abby Boy, she's with me, and then Dr. Jones followed it. So again, I just want to tip my hat to all of your scholars and to you, because I'm a parent like Dr. Jones is a parent, so we feel you. We understand. It was crying. You know, it was please get the assignment done. Why am I still getting these missing assignment reports? And, you know, a couple of us cried. And they were like, okay, homeboy, get it. So anyway, I just want to thank you. And introducing our awards is Mr. Darren Tyler Jr. Now, real quick, right, mama, just to brag on Darren, he was the recipient of Mike Scott This Award. So in the middle of a pandemic, he's writing award-winning essays, which to kick this off, he is going to read his essay. I got my tissue.
Hello, my name is Darren Tyler, and I'll be reading a short essay about my hero, which is my mother, Darren Tyler. My hero is my mother, my mom, Derica, is an RN for kidney dialysis, and her jobs must become more essential during this COVID crisis. She helps older people and young people. She helps poor people and people who cannot afford their bill. She works with a wide range of locations throughout Kansas City and Kansas. Many people helped her become an RN. Some of those people still care for her. She still cares for her. My mother took all of her classes and got all of her degrees online. Her online learning efforts show me that anything is possible, and I can do all my classes online if I needed to. My mother also took care of our family and relatives while she was doing school. Even now, during COVID and her long shifts, she DoorDashes us our food. She also cares for my baby cousin. Some of the people that my mother takes care of are people that went or are still going to my grandmother's church. Some of the people she helps I already have a relationship with because my grandmother was a nurse that introduced my mother into her congregation members. It is a multi-generational outreach of care for the community. I have a legacy of nurses in my family. My mother is an RN, my grandmother is an RN, and both have helped people with kidney failure. My great-grandmother also cared for people of all ages and races, even though by today's standards, she'd be an LPN. My mom also helped some of my family members who wanted to become nurses. She shared her notes and tips on what to do and which schools to go to. In the summer, I went to one of my mother's locations every weekday to help people. At the dialysis clinic, the staff and patients call me DJ. These days, my mom doesn't have time for herself. She's needed at least 2 different locations almost every day. When the day ends, she'll come home, take a shower, and go to bed. To help out, I try to help with the household chores and make certain my work's caught up so that I don't give her any stress. On normal work days, my mother comes home, takes a shower, makes us something to eat, and then lays down to bed. When she gets up, she checks on her mom, my grandmother, who lives around the corner. Every weekend, Mom gets everyone together and we drive to great-grandma's house and stay for a few hours. Derica takes us out to eat when she gets off or on the weekend. She also makes a lot of time to spend with my sister and I. Sometimes she plans things for us, and when we get there, we are excited. She takes us skating on Saturdays, and we go to stores on Friday night after school. When I get older, I'll be okay because she taught me how to do stuff such as cooking, cleaning, and washing. My mother told me that she is raising me to be able to take care of myself and help my sister. Commitment to the community is strong in my mother. It's a family tradition. Almost every Sunday, my mother, father, and I feed the homeless. When possible, my mom helps the neighbors with their kids. For example, when our neighbor had to leave for a little bit, and my mom stayed outside and watched their children until he returned. Nursing is my mother's calling. Her commitment doesn't stop when it may not be safe to get involved. She's a nurse all time. One time, my mother helped an old lady who fell at the dollar store. My mom called the paramedics and helped them take care of the woman until she could be safely transported. In my heart, I know it is true in every situation. If someone needed medical help and my mom, Derek Tyler, could step in and assist, she's got this. Some heroes wear capes. My mom wears scrubs and white shoes.
All right, our own Darren Tyler is going to kick off the awards. We're going to go straight into awarding our awards. If Dr. Jones, Ms. Floyd, would mind coming up. And if the win is a big win, have to fight today, I am going to
Okay. All right. We're going to bring to the microphone our Peacemaker for our Peacemaker Award. We're going to bring Reverend Chad Herring with the John Knox Presbyterian Kirk for the Kirk of Kansas City. Let's give him a nice round of applause.
Good evening, everyone. Let me also say well done, Darren, for that wonderful essay. Exceptionally well written, exceptionally well delivered. Well done. And I can tell that you are extremely proud of your mom, and your mom is extremely proud of you as well. As mentioned, my name is Chad Herring. I'm the pastor of the Kirk of Kansas City. I am honored to be here today. In 1990, the John Knox Presbyterian Kirk, now known as the Kirk of Kansas City, partnered with Center Middle School to recognize the achievements of student peacemakers. The Kirk Peacemaking Award affirms that peace is the foundation for strong relationships, that peace, justice, and reconciliation go hand in hand, and that peacemakers help us all build stronger communities. We want to thank Dr. Jones, the staff and administration of Center Middle School, and particularly all of you for your support of these goals in our community. This award is presented annually to 4 students, 2 7th graders and 2 8th graders, who demonstrate and share peace in their school and their community. Recipients receive a certificate and a gift of $200. Award recipients are selected by Center Middle School administrators, who are encouraged to consider the following criteria in selecting exceptional candidates: the use of nonviolent language and actions, exhibition of reconciling behavior and conduct, participation in constructive extracurricular activities, demonstration of significant concern for and pursuit of justice, establishing and maintaining high personal standards, and/or involvement in human causes, a sensitivity to others and their feelings, regardless of their cultural, racial, religious, or economic background. For more than 3 decades, excuse me, I thought you said it wasn't windy. I got windy. I'm almost done. For more than 3 decades, Center Middle School Peacemakers have joined their peers in supporting a strong academic environment, healthy friendships, concern for the marginalized, and opportunities to improve society for the common good. The Kirk of Kansas City is so proud to honor these Peacemakers with the Kirk Peacemaker Award. From the 8th grade, I'm now glad to ask to come forward Azariah Caldwell. Jaslyn Clayton. And 7th graders Allison Van Horn, it's a longer walk to the 7th grade lesson. Allison, congratulations. And also from the 7th grade, Cordell Brock. Will you join me in offering a round of celebration for these people? Thank you.
Good evening, I'm Mrs. Boyd. It's my privilege to announce the Citizenship Award. As the 2020-21 Citizenship Award recipient, this student has consistently demonstrated a commitment to demonstrating the CARES principles while at CMS and has presented herself as a leader and change agent for the center community. CARE stands for courage, achievement, resilience, empathy, and service, and we are pleased to announce this important award goes to Miss Jaslyn Wiley.
The following students that will be announced, we're going to ask you to stand and be recognized when your name is called. I have the privilege of calling out the names for the outstanding debate students. Charlie Harper. Sydney Pendleton Mitchell. Josie Mosby. Congratulations to our outstanding debate students. Our outstanding math relay students, and I must say that this is one that's very special because I was one of the co-founders of the math relays in Kansas City many years ago, before these young scholars were even born. So I'm so happy that we had so many scholars who participated, and we want to recognize the following 8th graders. Sarah Groom. Braden Hale. Mia Morgan. Josephine Mosby. Ollie Vanneman. And Xavier Byers. Let's give our outstanding math relay students a nice round of applause. I also have the honor of announcing and recognizing our outstanding CARES leadership team member. Assistant Principal Boyd spelled out what CARES stands for. We want to recognize and have him to come down, Mr. Donnell Trice Jameson. Give him a nice round of applause. He looks great. Oh my goodness.
All right, for our outstanding MISHA or student athletes, I have the honor to award, and when I call your names, if you wouldn't mind standing, please, scholars. Leon Adams, Xavier Byers, Americo Clark, Lillian Damiano, Stanley Dean, Candace Hill, Amaya Hyacinth, Zorley Jones, Yasmin Kennedy, Alyssa Kinchin, Annabelle Lattice, Jasmine Latham, Kay Lillis, Jayana Mattingly Estes, Nia Morgan, Josephine Mosby, Lynn Yang, Ole Eberwalu, Ellie Peister, Ellie Peaster, Sydney Pendleton Mitchell, Donnell Trice Jameson, Damian Van Dan Elden, Ollie Vanneman, Jasmine Wiley, Emma Willard, Dwight Wynn, that's your auntie. Okay, and Justin Yang. And that is the conclusion of our athletic awards. They did a phenomenal job maintaining GPAs and participating in sports in the limited function that they could. So another round of applause for all of our awards.
And I must admit that CARES award was a Leone award, so it's named after Leone. I also have the privilege of announcing the principal's honor roll. So the following students, when your name is called, please stand. Layla Austin, Molly Bahamadi, Xavier Byers, Jaslyn Clayton, Lillian Damiano, Cordelia Eaton, Sarah Groom, Charlie Harper, Amaya Hyacinth, Annabelle Lattis, Giselle Latham, Kate Lillis, Jayana Mattingly Essex, Lin Yang. Ellie Peister.
Both got it wrong.
Ellie Peister. Sydney Pendleton Mitchell. Donnell Trice Jameson. Dana Tessafet. Darren Tyler. Ollie Veneman. Jasmine Wiley. Emma Willard. Courtney Williams. And Dwight Wynn. These are the principal's honor roll awardees.
We're fighting over who's going to present this award. Okay. So for the Colleen McAdams Award that is given in remembrance of a former faculty member at CMS. And so this award does come with a scholarship. And we will proudly be presenting this student an award as a demonstration of a student who has lived a full center middle school experience, displaying courage and commitment to their education, not merely making it through middle school. And the award goes to Jasmine Riley. Next, we are going to call all of our scholars' name. At this point, we're going to, by row, ask you to stand, maintain social distancing. If you hear your name called, we will hand you all of the awards. So the awards that you stood for, know that you are going to get tangible proof in the form of award in envelopes and handed out. We good? All right.
G. Leon Adams. Isabel Allen. Neville Anthony. Layla Austin. Cadence Babb. Nikhil Bailey. Ramaya Baker. Aaron Beatty. Anicia Beatty. Brian Beatty. Alexander Bell. Lynn Belt. Scholar Bisson. Maya Blanks. Maudie Bohemidi. Matthew Bowden. Adrian Brown. Curtis Brown. Lyric Bryant, Jennifer Buffington, Nevaeh Burnett, Rashawn Burns, Julian Burton, Xavier Byers, Azariah Caldwell, A Miracle Clark, Jaslyn Clayton, Jane Collins, Alex Conway, Lillian Damiano, Alana Davis, Cordelia Eaton, Alana Ursary, all right. Good job. Erin Espinosa, Manuel Franco Perez, Rahman Franklin, Jacob Frazier, Melron Frederick, Maya German, Ronald Goodwin, Amira Greer, Sarah Groom, Cameron Hacker, Braden Hale, Charlie Harper, Veronica Harper, Jaslyn Harris, Dejanay Hayes, Paul Hernandez, Candace Hill, Dwight Hill, Amaya Hyacin, Hernandez. Lily Hines. Akia Johnson. Jalen Johnson. Marvin Johnson. McKellis Johnson. Michael Johnson. Zion Jones. Zora Lee Jones. Sean Keith. Tamaya Kelly. Yasmin Kennedy. Kevion King. Alyssa Kitchen.
Annabelle Lattis. Giselle Latham. Amari Lee. Isabel Lehman. Earl Lewis. Ryan Lewis. Kay Lillis. LeBron Lowry. Congay Luthe. Jayana Mattingly at 6. Jordan McDaniel. Jamisha McIntyre. Byron McMaster. Edmund McNack. Cherokee Miller. Mia Morgan. Serene Morrow. Josephine Mosey. Lucas Nixon. Lynn Yang. Savannah Ogle. Amaya Ogles, B. Neoma Okuru. Ebua Alway. Luke Ott. Followed by Noah Ott. Amina Page. Antonio Pacina. Ellie P. Stark. Sydney Pendleton Mitchell. Destiny Rice. Ryan Rice. Reese Richardson. Tobias Richardson. Oscar Sanchez. Delana Silas. Mackenzie Smith. Aiden Stolte. Jonathan Tanner. Terrion Thompson. Donnell Trice Jameson. All right, we have Dana. We're in here. Hold on. Tap back. Derek Tyler. Ollie Vanderman. Ella Barrows. Wynn Walden. Jaden Watson McDonald. Daisy Waters. Terriana Watson. Keziah White. Jasmine Wiley. Emma Willer. Courtney Williams. Myanya Williams Collins. Damian Van Den Elzen. Let's see, my Anya Williams Collins, Davion Wilson, Alasia Wisham Mason, Renasia Witherspoon, Shire Wright, Dwight Wing, and Justin Yang. Okay, family, so this is what we're going to do. We are going to award each one of your scholars a carnation. They will get the choice of a blue or a yellow carnation. And this carnation is a gift to anyone they choose. A teacher in the right-hand corner, give us the MS. That's the crew right there, as well as your parents. So they will get an opportunity to grab a carnation, and they will meet you in the reception area where we do have juice and cupcakes. We have 700, so we're good. And yes, just try to be mindful of keeping your mask on once we leave the stands and remaining socially distant. But yes, once we get our refreshments, we do ask if you do take photo ops in front of our balloons, go ahead and take pictures, but then we are going to ask that you head to your destinations because we only have the field for a certain amount of time.
Let's give a nice round of applause to Ms. Neville, to her team. Nice round of applause to Ms. Boyd, our assistant principal, Ms. Boyd. Thank you so much for trusting us, CSD, with your scholars these first years. Next year, you have a lot to look forward to, scholars. I hope that you take your education serious and you continue to do the great things. Congratulations, stay safe, be careful. This is your night. Thank you so much. Good night, parents. Thank you again. here.